In this video, we're going to use parabolas and applications. It says an arch is in the shape of a parabola with a span of 33 feet and a maximum height of 9 feet. Assuming that the point on the ground below the highest point of the arch is represented by the point 0, 0, which of the following gives the equation of the parabola that can be used to model the arch? Let's first draw what this looks like. We have a span here of 33 feet. They tell us this point directly below this height of 9 feet is 0, 0. So we're going to just point and say 0, 0. That tells us that this point, which would be the vertex, is 0, 9. Now, the vertex we can now write as 0, 9. And we can look at the equation. And the equation that we get from this information is that we have a downward facing parabola and that we have x minus h squared equals 4p y minus k is what we're going to use to write the equation. So if I know that h and k are 0 and 9, what I really need to find out is what p is. So I know that the foci is going to be h comma k plus p. And so I can find that, let's see, I don't know that y value for the foci. The latus rectum is y equals k plus p. So I'm kind of stuck right here. I got to find that point P. So let's plug in 0, 9 and just see what happens here. What if I have x minus 0 squared is equal to 4 p y minus 9. So I suppose if I know a coordinate here, I could find the p-value for this equation. Do I know another coordinate on the parabola? Let's see. So let's see, this is this point out here. If I basically divide 33 and a half, I could get this distance from here to here. Yeah, that would work. So this distance from this point to this point is going to be 33 over 2, which would be, what, 16.5? So for the distance from the 0, 0 point to this point here would be 16.5, which means this coordinate is actually 33 over 2, comma 0, because our middle coordinate is 0, 0. So I could take this x value and this y value, plug it into the equation, and say that we have 33 over 2 minus 0 squared is equal to 4p, and then plug in 0 for y, so 0 minus 9. When I square this piece, I'm going to get 33 over 2 squared. So 33 squared divided by 4. So we get 1,089 over 4 is equal to 4 times p times negative 9. So I end up with 1,089 over 4 equals negative 36p. Let's divide by negative 36 on each side. So we end up with If I divide by negative 36 on each piece, I'm going to have P is equal to negative 121. Let's see. Negative 121 over 16. So then if I found negative 121 over 16 for P, I can plug that back into my equation. So I end up with, let's go back to this part where we have H and K plugged in. And we'd have X, this would be X squared, is equal to 4 times negative 121 over 16. And then we have Y minus 9. When we multiply this by 4, 4 and the 16 are going to cancel. That's going to leave you a 1. That's going to leave you a 4. So we get X squared is equal to negative 121 over 4 times Y minus 9. So this is our final equation. X squared equals negative 121 over 4, Y minus 9. And this would be our equation based off of the information given in the application problem. Now the hard part here was that the span was 33 feet, and coming up with, oh, if I find this coordinate, because they give me 0, 0, if I find this coordinate right here, I can use that to find the p-value. And all we have to do is divide the span in half, and then we would have that x value piece for the coordinate.